James Duthie with you. We have some devastating news to bring you this morning. Darren Dutchyshen, our dear friend and colleague, has passed away. Dutchie was in many ways the heartbeat of TSN. He was SportsCenter, a show he hosted along with its predecessor Sports Desk for almost 3 decades. No one loved his job more. No one was more passionate about bringing you highlights every night. A giant, massive in stature, in personality, in humor, in heart. Rod Smith has more on Dutch's remarkable life.
He was a small-town kid who became larger than life. Born and raised in Porcupine Plain, fiercely proud of his Saskatchewan roots. His broadcasting career took him from Dauphin, Manitoba to Saskatoon, Edmonton, and ultimately Toronto, bursting through our doors the only way he knew how in 1995.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to SportsCenter. I'm Darren Dutchyshen along with James Duthie. We hope you had a great weekend.
And anyone unsure of how to say his name quickly learned there was only one way. Dutch.
Dutch? D-U-T-C-H.
That's it. There's a Y in there.
Can I buy a vowel?
D-U-T-C-H-Y-S-H-E-N.
Woo!
Loud, boisterous, friendly, opinionated, a walking, talking personality who lit up the newsroom like he'd set it on fire. And he fit in right away. Talking sports, swapping stories, mocking your favorite teams, cracking jokes, occasionally even clean ones, with anyone who'd listen. Whether it was his boss or some shy kid fresh out of school, nervously handing him a script. Didn't matter to him. Dutch loved holding court with everyone, and he treated them all the same way. After working weekends in the old sports desk for a couple of years, Dutch moved to the weekday evening highlight show in 1997. And though he hosted several other shows in the years to come, Dutchie was most at home at his spot in Sports Desk, Camera Right, a show that later became SportsCenter in 2001. He was SportsCenter, more than any of us could be. And he was at his best reading a highlight pack.
Jeff Petrie. He's going to go back to Eberle, give and goal. How pretty was that? This is a long feed, but it's perfect because Kyle Connor hammers it home. The one-timer. How about that for a pass? That is perfect to Phil Kessel.
Every game had a story, and he told that story as though he himself was there to see it. He'd ad-lib the strange or funny moments with a style that could make you laugh uncontrollably, sometimes simply because what he'd say was so outrageous.
You feeling okay?
I'm feeling great. I'm being traded.
Crawford, not yet. You never know. We'll see how you do in this first segment. I'm kidding. Crawford already got me. He said he had a terrible dream last night. I'm like, what are you talking about? He goes, he dreamt I ate this big marshmallow. He woke up, there was no pillow. That's the first thing he said to me. Hooked me.
Every show was like sitting down and having a beer with a close friend.
I don't know where we go with that.
Get in line. I got a lot of friends just like that. As a matter of fact, most of them are relatives.
There you go. You said it, not me.
Exactly.
Welcome to the desk, Rod Smith, along with Darren Dutchyshen.
Yeah, we're glad you tuned in, ladies and gentlemen.
And just listening to him talk sports. He loved sports, he loved people, and he loved to have fun.
These men finish what they start. The fast-breaking, high-level action is here. Starring Rod Smith. And his partner on the beat, Darren Dutchyshen. Together, they are Rodsky and Dutch.
In the fall of 2022, after a year away for cancer treatment, Dutch returned to his familiar spot on the desk. He bravely spoke of his illness and then carried on as if he'd never been gone.
You are the best in this country.
Thank you.
At this job.
I appreciate it.
With a bullet, not even close.
In such a beautifully fitting twist of fate, he returned to Saskatchewan and the home of his beloved Rough Riders to host our Grey Cup coverage that fall.
It is my pleasure to announce the most outstanding player in the 2022 Grey Cup game, Enoch Muamba.
He would be back at SportsCenter for another year, signing off before Christmas without any of us knowing if he'd be back. During a show many years ago announcing the tragic passing of curling legend Sandra Schmirler, he praised her for being Saskatchewan tough.
It is a province where home and heartfelt go hand in hand. Sandra Schmerler was the perfect representative of Saskatchewan. She really was that nice. She was proud of her province and they were proud of her.
Those words seem so appropriate again. Tough, yet friendly, funny, engaging, and kind. Truly one of a kind. He passed away as he was surrounded by his closest loved ones, his sharp wit remaining until the final moments, classically delivering plenty of jokes, most of them pretty good, all of them inappropriate. Rest in peace, Dutch.
We all love Dutch dearly, and we'll miss him terribly. We'll have a special tribute on SportsCenter tonight at 6 p.m. Eastern.